Every life is shaped by moments of decision. Some are small, some are terrifying, and some change everything. Don't Give Up on Your Dreams is not simply a memoir. It is a story of resilience, forged through adversity, danger, loss, and extraordinary courage. This is the journey of Dr. Patrick Treacy. As a boy growing up during the violence of Northern Ireland, he found escape not in sport, but in books. Writers like Ernest Hemingway and Wilfred Thesiger transported him to deserts, oceans, Africa, and distant lands. They became more than authors. They became maps. Maps of possibility. The lesson was simple. Have heroes and dare to follow their footsteps. Amid the troubles, he pursued education at Queen's University Belfast. Political violence, personal sectarian injury, and escalating danger forced him to change direction, but not abandon his dream. He transferred to the Royal College of Surgeons in Dublin. Sometimes resilience means persistence, sometimes it means reinvention. Changing direction is not failure, it is strategy. Then came another blow. Margaret Thatcher's reforms removed his educational grant. Medical school fees loomed, $25,000 with no safety net. He left college temporarily and went to Munich to earn money. With no other option, he took up work as a house painter, trying to survive in a foreign city. But he quickly realized that he would never earn enough to pay for 3 more years of medical school. Then one evening, in a smoky student bar near Schwabing, a chance conversation opened a door to something far more lucrative. Across Europe's borders, powerful new sports cars could change hands for extraordinary prices far from where they were bought. What followed was bold, risky, even dangerous. Soon he found himself driving new sports Mercedes through the night, across European mountains, checkpoints and unfamiliar frontiers into Turkey, navigating opportunity and risk in equal measure. Don't wait for opportunity, create it. In Istanbul, a city suspended between East and West, he learned the art of calculated risk. History, culture, danger, all intertwined. It was 1983, the backdrop was Midnight Express, the prisons were real. After 12 months, he funded his return to medical school, dream intact. Ambition fueled by persistence. Then came the moment that nearly ended everything. While working as a young doctor, he received a needle stick injury from an HIV-positive patient. He went immediately to theatre and cut out part of his leg. It was a time when there was no treatment, no certainty, and widespread fear.
A few days later, a counseling virology professor told him to prepare for the worst.
To organize his affairs and face the possibility that his life might soon come to an end. But instead of waiting for fate to decide his future, he chose something different. If time was uncertain, then he would use it. So he traveled as far away as he could, 20,000 miles from home, to a small, windswept city on the southern tip of New Zealand, Dunedin. There, overlooking the cold waters of the Pacific Ocean, he began working at Otago Hospital. The plan was simple. 3 HIV tests over 12 months. Each one would determine whether the virus had entered his blood or whether he had been given another chance at life. So while the world continued as normal around him, he lived quietly, waiting for the results that would decide his future. The mantra that carried him through, the days passed and his tests came back negative. So instead of waiting for life to end, he decided to live it. Determined to relive the adventures of his literary heroes, he traveled to Iraq. He worked as a doctor in Baghdad under Saddam Hussein's regime. While there, he visited the ancient cities of Babylon and Nineveh. He even traveled to the remote southern marshlands to meet the marsh Arabs who had fascinated him since childhood. While working in Baghdad, he noticed the excessive number of anemic patients coming the area near Halabja. where the Iraqi Air Force was suspected of gassing 5,000 Kurds, he decided to visit the area dressed in Peshmerga clothes. Returning, he was arrested, imprisoned as a spy, interrogated and spent 5 days in a dictator's jail, while the screams of prisoners echoed through the night. He survived, not because the odds were in his favor, but because he refused to give up. The lesson: never give up, even when fear surrounds you. Years later, another dream came true. Working as a Royal Flying Doctor in Australia's outback. The childhood vision realized. Dreams postponed are not dreams denied. He later treated HIV patients in sub-Saharan Africa when stigma was at its height. He publicly opposed Thabo Mbeki's HIV denialism in South Africa, even when their political leaders resisted scientific evidence. Standing up for truth rarely comes without a price. Integrity demands courage. In his case, his award-winning articles almost cost him the right to return to South Africa. Returning to Ireland, he founded the Aylesbury Clinic. He pioneered aesthetic medicine innovations, lectured globally, won international awards, including top aesthetic doctor in the world. But success, he writes, comes only after failure, repeatedly. Throughout this journey, 13 life lessons emerge. Have childhood heroes. Change direction when necessary. Don't perceive obstacles as roadblocks. Create opportunity. Balance risk wisely. Plan your path. These days will pass. Never give up. Stand up for what you know is right. Resist the temptation to scale down. Success happens after many failures. Life will test you. It will frighten you. It will isolate you. It will tempt you to compromise. But perseverance, like a stream against a rock, always wins in the end. This book is not about avoiding adversity, it is about walking through it and emerging stronger. Because if you give up on your dreams will give up on you. Available now on Amazon and at leading bookstores worldwide.